Welcome to the show. You're watching Seeing the Unseen. My name's Kenan, the producer. Tonight's title, Introspection. Well, Christopher will have some wonderful things to say about that. But before I go any further, just to let you all know, it's $100 every month if you'd like a regular subscription. Now that covers one card per show, 3 times a week. You can also pay $10 per card if you'd like. And of course, for first-time viewers, it's always free. That's all I've got for tonight. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the show.
Hey, happy Thursday, everybody. Thank you for being patient. We had some things we needed to do last night, so we got those done, but I wanted to light the incense for you tonight. This is being sent to you to help you with any challenges and to clear those challenges and to really delve into your soul to identify and clear those challenges. So sending you lots of blessings, lots of incense, lots of prayers, and great energy to clear what no longer serves you. So that's the title of the show, is really introspection or self-awareness. But what is that? What is introspection? It's just being aware. We talked about this. Thoughts are like a waterfall, and you move behind the thoughts and observe. You introspect on those thoughts. So I came up with some things that would really help. And actually in psychology and many other things, there's some tools that you can use to identify what it is that you're feeling. And that's really the most important thing. What is the feeling? And if you identify the feeling, then you have a choice, right? So, first of all, I've taught you all this movement. These are called cross crawls. I want you to do a few of these right now. I'm safe, 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 I'm safe. You can write, I'm safe, put it on a doorway. And every time you pass under that doorway, do about 50, 60, 100 of these. You don't have to count them. But just say, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. It integrates the brain, because the brain can be like a runaway train. And then emotions, if you look at it, emotions are a tool. Think of emotions as a dipstick in your car when you're checking your oil. Okay? And then what is it that you're low on? When you envision, you can use your imagination, and you're putting this stick into these emotions and going, okay, what is this emotion? What is it that I'm low on? Is it rest? Do I need hugs? Do I need love? What is it that I need? So everything is given to us as a gift. It's how we use it. All right. So I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. Then focus on your breath. Kenan has talked about this many times in the show. Kenan is my son, the producer. And your breath controls your thoughts. Just Google or YouTube breath or breathing exercises. Breath controls your thoughts. This will aid in your introspection as to what it is that's coming up and why. But remember, it's coming up to leave, and also to be free of identifying with those emotions. But if you recognize them, then you can have a choice to do something about them. The other thing is write. Write it out. Writing puts everything on a different dimension of your brain. Okay? So that's what's important with writing it out. Journal or just write it out, what it is that you're feeling, and help to pinpoint where it's coming from. And then acknowledge your feelings free of judgment. Rather than that there's something wrong with you, what made you feel that way today? Who did you talk to? What were the circumstances? And then, oh, well, what do you want to do about it? Again, that's an example of moving behind the thoughts, the waterfall thoughts, moving behind the waterfall and taking a look at this energy. Because the universe is stranger than we can think. So it's moving past the thinking or moving behind the thinking. Okay, that's important. And that's really the group card tonight, which is introspection, depth, and fortitude. And I know it's really interesting because we pulled the group card and then Abby texted me. Abby, you just texted me just a few minutes ago with this very subject. So that's extremely important to keep that in mind. Those are some exercises that we can do. But also with this show, I'm not just doing readings. I help move energy if you choose to move the energy. So if your car is stalled, if you don't want help, I'm going to get back in my car. Okay? But if your car is stalled, I can help you push it. But you got to steer. Okay? You can push and steer. I'll help you push. So it's helping move some of this energy past you and beyond you. Okay, so here we go. Hi, my dear Marilyn. Okay, so when the Tower card appears, Marilyn, that's the one where there's a dissipation of structure. That always precedes growth. So I've told you this before about Prigogine. I've told everyone on the show before about Prigogine, Nobel Prize winning, with his theory of dissipative structures, where he hit a log with brown beetles on it. The beetles go chaos, but when they re-land, they land on flowers and leaves, and they turn the color of that flower and leaf. But when you're in that chaos, when you're the brown beetle that just lost its home, it's chaos. And so our minds can get like that, but know, Marilyn, that you're reorganizing. Think of it like moving. So you have to pack boxes, your house is in complete disarray, but you don't really care because that's the whole idea of moving. It's got to be like that in order to have the movers come and move to a new place. You know it's going to be put away in a new place, in a new setting, in a new feng shui. Okay? You know that. So when you're going through it, if you focus on the disarray, if you focus on all the packed boxes and all the mess, no. That's what the dissipation card is. So you're going to get through it. You're moving through it. It's creating something brand new. So just breathe. Focus on your breath. We've talked about on the show, what is it called? The box breathing, where you breathe in for the count of 4, hold for the count of 4, breathe out for the count of 4, and hold out for the count of 4. Try that. All right, my dear Tiffany. Ooh. Fool card, new beginnings. Because you never drove a car before, doesn't keep you from learning to drive the car. That's an example of the Fool card. It's, Tiffany, it's all the things in life we wouldn't have accomplished if we had just backed out when we first started or were afraid to start. We've got to start. This is starting something brand new for you. And so releasing all fear of appearing the fool. Because everybody, the first time you swam, the first time you sang, the first time you drove a car, you name it, the first time you went to a dance, whatever it was, we're all experiencing firsts in our lives every day. This is things working out really good for you, but moving forward with this new energy, with this new purpose. And even though you've never done it before, there's always this unsurety. It's going to be, you're going to be guided with it, and you're going to ace it. Okay? That's the important thing with this. Okay, Diana, here we go.
Jeff Reynolds in there. He says he can only be on until 6:20.
Okay, so Jeff, I'm going to back off. Oh, Jeff, okay, Jeff. All right, Jeff, you're on here. You're going to be here till 6:20, so I'm going to pull a card for you right now. Thanks for letting me know. And then we'll go back to you, Diane, and Abby and Marilyn. Okay. So this is she got the 0 card, Jeff, which is new beginnings. This is the 13 card, which is about halfway through the major arcana. So it's the death card, but it's not really death, but it's the ending. Something is ending, allow it to end. Relationships, because there's a new beginning that follows the death. It's not literal death, okay? But I will tell you this. So when my mom died, Kenan was maybe 5. Six, 7 years old. But he wrote a card. He wrote her a graduation card, and I took it up to Idaho. It was a graduation. When people pass, they're done. They've done the best that they could here on this planet, and it is a graduation. So this is an indication that you're moving into something brand new. But it's letting go of how things used to be, or your old way of thinking. Like your old way of thinking with relationships, your old way of thinking with money, your old way of thinking with all of that. That's all dying big time. Let it die. Let it die. Okay. Okay. All right. Dinah, you're next. Trip to the ocean coming up. Listen to ocean sounds. So mom is coming through. She's talking about that time we went to the ocean. My mother was a beautician, everyone. So she never stepped outside without looking literally like $1 million, like makeup, hair. She had an image that she felt that she needed to maintain. So we went to the ocean, and she couldn't swim, but we were just kind of walking in the waves. And I don't know, she was maybe knee deep. And this rogue wave just came out of nowhere. And It just slammed her. It just slammed her to the beach. And she came up, and this perfectly coiffed hair and the makeup was running. The hair was disaster, sand everywhere. And and she was, well, she was drowning. We had to run in, and I mean, she was only maybe waist high water, but we had to grab her, because the current was pulling her back out. And so this is about laughing. Like, and for years, this has been 50 years ago, I don't know, maybe even longer, still laughing about that. This is laughing about, and it's not toxic positivity either. It's not being positive. It's or toxically positive. It's a matter of life slams you down to the beach floor, and it's just a matter of getting back up. And she's telling me to tell you this. I don't know why. That's important. All right, my dear Abby and Marilyn. Okay. All right. So, Abby, this is like Tiffany's card, the Fool. Marilyn's card, the Tower. Jeff's card, the Death. So, Abby, this is commencement. This all has to do with starting something new. And you're about to walk the stage. It's about honoring where you've been and what you've done, like when you at a graduation. So you texted me, and I hope you don't mind me sharing, but you said you've been having an internal battle. Don't know if it's anger or peace is winning. So what do you know? When you start something new, anger can come up, frustration or sadness about not having done it before. It's like when you get an aha in life, it can actually cause anger or frustration or sadness because you didn't get it before. Now you're getting it. And I hope I'm explaining. Am I explaining this? Yeah. Abby, let me know if I'm not explaining this well. It's so this peace in life that you're having, there can be anger and frustration come up because you didn't have it before. So you're commencing into something new. And a part of that is this self-awareness of letting go of how you used to be. Okay. And then again, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. Okay, my dear Marilyn. The magician doesn't explain his tricks. Marilyn, I'm always and forever free of the need to explain myself. I'm always and forever free of the need to explain myself. It's okay to explain yourself, but when there's like a need to explain yourself, this is what you've learned in life. There's no need to explain how you came by it. There's no need to explain why you came by it. It's be free of explaining yourself. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm always and forever free of the need to explain myself. Because remember those four major areas that people suck your energy? It's interrogation. Why do you believe that? What? How come you said that? Can you explain that to me? I don't understand. It's that interrogation that can suck your energy. Intimidation, poor me, and going aloof. So the interrogation from other people about who you are, why you said what you said, why you did what you did, that is a behavior that is inappropriate from these other people, and they're using it to try to suck your energy. The other one is going aloof. Well, I'm not talking to you anymore because you believe that, or you said that, or you did that, whatever. That's their control drama. So this is you breaking free of it and being free of the need to explain yourself. And then people that really do want to get it, you know who wants to get it. You can explain yourself. I mean, or tell them a story. But you don't give your tricks away. You don't give your magic away. That was really good. Thank you, Marilyn.
Abby says, by the way, her big change is she's about 75 to 80% sure this is her last year of making reads.
Oh, so Abby said it's about 75 to 80% sure that you're done making wreaths. Everybody get your wreaths right now. Hurry. She makes amazing wreaths. But you know what, Abby? That's perfect. Because it's moving you into something else, something more. When you stop enjoying it, don't do it anymore. Absolutely. The day I'm done, I don't enjoy helping people with the readings, I'm done. Same thing. It's okay, but you're commencing into something new. And it may be just simply not doing the reads, which is perfect. But look at the good that you've put out there already. So even if you stop today, you've put a lot of good into the world. You put a lot of joy. Really important. All right, my dear Ashley. Is Jared here too?
I imagine so. I didn't ask.
So, Abby, Ashley, this is a little bit of follow-up with Abby. This is your passion. Okay. So think of this, Ashley, as going to dinner and I don't eat tilapia. I've read too much about it. Anyway, I don't like tilapia, but I'm going to dinner. What is it? They're called pescatarians, ones that eat
Pescatarians. Yeah.
pescatarians that eat fish.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to dinner with pescatarians that eat fish, and they're serving tilapia. I'm not going to eat it. Not going to do it. Now, I'm not passionate about not eating it, but my point of telling you this is when you're at dinner, those people may criticize you, tease you, come down on you for not eating tilapia. You don't have to explain, and again, this is kind of going back to Abby and Marilyn, you don't have to explain your passion. This is you moving into your passion free of explanation, or free of criticism. That's it. That's the criticism. Anywhere actually where you have been criticized, are you willing to destroy, release and clear, destroy and uncreate all of that now? Anywhere where you've been criticized about who you were, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you did, what you didn't do, are you willing to let go of that right now? And this is you moving more into your passion. And you have the letters behind your name educationally. Within the next couple of weeks, a month, it'll just kind of come to you. It'll flow when you least expect it. All right, my dear cat. Is Jared here? Cat, is Jared here? I'll pull a card for him anyway.
He's at class in Florida.
Oh, good. Okay. So, Cat, this is your hermit time. Hermit, use this time for yourself. I know you're taking care of the kids with Jared gone. But this is calling somebody in to help you with the kids, so you have time for you. You can go into your shell, okay, just like a hermit crab. And also then, I don't know what this is, but there's something with makeup or somebody that does makeup. I don't know what you call them, but they do it like professionally. So okay. So I was watching this reel today about Winona Ryder. She tried out for this part in this movie called Heathers, and she really, really wanted the part. And she went in for the audition, but they didn't think she was pretty enough. So she went down to the hair and makeup place, salon, and she did herself up. She had people really help her do herself up. And she came back and got the part. And then last night I was at dinner with this woman who was she was a fashion designer. She was in the fashion world. And I didn't know that she was, but I said, you've saved quite a few lives by helping people feel beautiful about themselves. She started to cry. And she goes, yeah, I was a fashion designer. And she told a story of a woman that she helped get dressed, and the woman thought she was one size, but because I'll call her Bessie, because Bessie that I went to dinner with knew dresses, she goes, no, you're a size smaller. And just that one little thing changed that woman and lit her up. And she wrote her later, and they've been friends for years, how much it changed her life. Just that feeling that she had about herself. So this, I don't know what this is, Kat. I don't know whether you're incorporating like a high-end of makeup with the spa, or you're you're actually going to the spa, but getting a makeover. Okay. And then I'll pull a card for Jared. I don't know if you guys have ever been in a hot air balloon. It's very thrilling, but it's a little scary. I don't know if has anybody on the show been on a hot air balloon. It's quite the experience. It's yeah, you're basically the odd thing about it is you're going with the wind. So you don't hear any wind. There's no breeze. You don't feel a breeze because you're going with the wind. It's quite odd. But you're rising and then you're moving, but the odd thing is you actually don't feel the movement. You have the perception that the earth is moving, not you. So Jared, this is you're changing your perception, and it's you that is rising and moving even though it may not feel like it. You are making some major energetic changes. And I'm going to share that with Rochelle too, because she's right after Jared. So Rochelle, this is the same aspect with you, where you're rising, but it doesn't feel like you're rising. It's like the hot air balloon syndrome. It's just the oddest feeling. It's major movement without the knowledge or feeling of the movement. So Jared and Rochelle, and then I'll pull a card for you, Rochelle, too. And that's really, when you think about energy and how energy comes in and changes our lives, that's what it's like. We don't really hear it. We have a mild sense and we think it's something else. We think the earth is moving, not us. You know what I mean? It's like being aware of changing your perspective and that things are changing for you. All right, my dear Rochelle. Okay, this is the actor card. Go play. Well, I've never played this part before. So think of a studio or a theater going, we want you for this part. Well, I've never played that. We all get to play a lot of these roles. We get to play children. We get to play teenagers. We get to play early 20s. We get to play poor. We get to play rich. We get to play married. We get to play divorced. We get to play you get my choice. You get my idea. This is playing without judgment. You're learning different roles. You're here to experience without judging. So was reading a survey, and they said the most hated actor, not because he was a bad person in real life, but he couldn't really get any other roles because people so attached this persona to him as a real person. But he played that Jeffrey on Game of Thrones, that horrible creature that he played. But he wasn't like that, obviously, in real life. But it was really hard for him to get a role after that. But because people so identified. So this is an opportunity for you to change up your identity, is what I'm saying, and to be free of judgment on that. Oh, now I get to play this new role. You're moving into a new role in real life. All right, Richard. Get some incense, get some sage, get some salt, clean house, in no uncertain terms. This is literally a new window opening for you. Clean the energy, clean the house, and a new window opens up for you. Opportunity, it'd be a very good window. Hey, Preston, thanks for being here. So, Northern California, for you, Preston. This is the Redwoods. Trust that you've been the best father ever. You've given your kids a fantastic foundation. They're smart. They figure things out. And you have been the best dad ever. Trust that. You've been a great, great example for them. This is allowing, it's restructuring your life you'll always be a dad, but that dynamic is starting to change, and start to put out like a tree with its root systems. The trees always connect and can communicate with other trees. In fact, the whole forest. So one tree knows what's going on. This is putting out your feelers, Preston, and doing what it is you really want to do now. And then other trees will come to help you. They do. They share nutrients. They bring in. They use protection. It's an amazing, amazing natural thing with trees. Well, we have that. So you're getting more help from the outside, from I mean, we don't really understand tree roots. I mean, we know they exist, but what they do, we don't really know. It's magic. Okay? It's just, and they're living and they communicate. This is things working out for you as you kind of, the monkey bars, you have to, in order to swing from one bar to the next monkey bar, you have to let go of the bar you were on to grab the next one. You have to let go of that to grab the next one. That's what this is. Moving forward and growth. We got everybody.
You got it? Yes, sir.
Okay. Love you all. We'll do this again Sunday night, 6 p.m. Have a great, great evening.